Wednesday on E2, the stars of Little Mosque on the Prairie take on Shakespeare's Othello.
It's a great play to talk about in our contemporary times.
Then on Thursday, Steve Strait's a mammoth hunter on a mission.
You are the one we were waiting for. We will free our people.
As one!
We're going back to 10,000 BC Thursday. She's been releasing albums for over 10 years, but each time, Sarah Slean learned something new. Now we catch up with this Canadian singer-songwriter as she gets ready for her close-up on the set of her brand new video, Get Home.
The concept of this video is, initially, we have a 40s film noir scene where I'm dressed in this crazy outfit. And it's sort of in a train station, smoky, like the old detective movies. And then gradually, this character becomes deconstructed, and the hair comes apart, and the dress and the jewels all come off. And I end up sort of myself, plain old Sarah Slean.
Okay, quiet, please. Stand by. Everybody ready? This is a rehearsal.
I love making videos, and I love making records, and I love making films and all that stuff because it's like the most powerful magic that we have available to us. It's like out of nothing, you make something. And it's never existed before, ever. And we forget that. We forget that you are really engaged in the act of creation in a very full and meaningful sense. So, I mean, I know it's a silly music video, and you're not curing cancer or saving children or whales or anything like that, but it's an amazing, powerful thing to do, I think.
Get Home is the first single and first video of Sarah's latest album, The Baroness, hitting shelves March 11.
Instantly, it's that, the Baroness. I see a woman who flies planes and owns estates and, tough business kind of woman. But it's also, that word to me, there's a closeness to the concept bareness and barrenness. And I love that, really. It can sort of flip on that dichotomy at any moment for me, and that's why I chose that name for the title of the record too, because I think it's exactly those two things in the same character. We were discussing sort of the overarching theme of the record is that this music is the most naked music I've ever made. Really, I'm all about more art, less matter, and I like to put orchestras on things, and I like to put costumes on them, and I love that whole process, as I was saying. But this music is it's just about the story of each song. It's very much about what I'm saying, what I'm singing, and it's more intimate. It's human to human, as you're listening. It's very much me telling the story of each song, and they're naked that way. They're unadorned, and I guess you could say they're like songs without their earrings or something. And so we wanted to reflect that in the video and have it sort of decompose and come down to what's real.
Sarah co-produced her past records with several notable producers, including Hawksley Workman. This time around, though, she worked with an unlikely match.
I made this record with a wonderful teddy bear of a man named Jaggery Tanna, who used to play in the band Mother Earth and is an extraordinary musician and a great guy and a wonderful engineer. And we initially didn't know what we were going to do. I got back from Paris and I was like, I thought I would have had 25 songs and I have nothing and I'm worthless. And as I got settled in and I was back in school and I was working with Jag, who's a very sane and steady influence, all of this music just thundered out of me. And it was, I think, because you have to sort of let the experience of something like Paris or when I lived in a cabin and all that, you have to let it sort of gestate inside of you and germinate, and then it starts to flower and bloom. And so all of this music came out of me, and he was there, and he was sort of gently nudging me here and there, but really just letting it flow. And that, it was so great to have him there because I really respected his opinion.
Get home, get home.
Initially, we started work on about 20 to 25 songs, and then we reined it into 18, and then we had to pull it back to 12. But some of them keep charging along, and they have momentum, and other ones just kind of go, and die. And you're like, oh, I really like that one. Sucks to be you. Too bad. You get left by the roadside. But it was great. He would just come to my house because of, the miracle of modern technology. He would come to my house and we'd, set up some mics and just talk, and I'd make some coffee and maybe a muffin if he was lucky. And we'd just do things here and there, a vocal here, a guitar track there, and over about 8 months it all started to really come together. People who recommended Jag to me, I was like, are you kidding me? What? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. But meeting him and talking about music with him, it was an automatic meeting of the minds.
All right, on the show tomorrow, Will Ferrell gets ready for another slam dunk comedy with the release of Semi-Pro. Now, we're going to go back in time to see how this former SNL comic made it all the way to the top. Then Wednesday's Simple Plan are entering new territory with the producing direction of Danger Hands. Now that we can dance to their music, though, the question is, can they? Find out. Until then, I'm Anna Sizon. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.